All right, we're live, guys. We're live for Saturday night, and we have a new item on the menu. It is Union Arena Full Metal Alchemist. We made a little video about this before going live. Union Arena. Let's start out with Full Metal Alchemist. Union Arena. Let's say Full Metal Alchemist new. Tops Charmander close. New Jumbo Break, Pack Break. Live card shop. All right, we'll hit save on that. Now let's go look up this Union Arena, shall we? Let's see how much it would be to restock it. Union Arena Full Metal. Okay, Full Metal. Let's see. We have the English version, by the way. Oh, wow. I see some of the hits in here in Japanese, and they look spectacular. Wow, dude. That's really good looking. Okay, I think this is the English version. So now let's do some numbers. 900 divided by 16 divided by 16. So they're going to start out at $5.50, it looks like. Okay. Yes, I believe it was 16 packs in the box, right? Yes, 16 packs per box. So it's going to be $5.50 per pack. So let's head on over to Union Arena. 5.5. And also let's do that times 16, which actually comes out to $88. So the box shall be $88. The pack shall be $5.50. So that's up to date. That's new. And now we had a little job to do. Mr. LaFlame's giving me a little bit of a heart attack. He's saying that his item hasn't arrived to his friend. Let me look up who we were shipping that to. Oh, okay, that looks good. All right, so give me a second. We're going to put this into USPS. Okay, USPS tracking. Let's see. Says it's in transit. All right, let me just go ahead and reply to this. Okay, we're going to say add here. Here's one of the two labels. It actually says in transit. I don't know why it's taking so long. Maybe slow summertime. It should have taken only... well, I won't say that. I'm going to say maybe USPS is just being slow, because that's probably it. All right. So we looked it up. Okay. So it's looking like everything's fine. It does scare me when it takes a while, but sometimes USPS is like slow or something. Let me look up the other number too. Okay, we're going to look up USPS tracking for this one. Okay, USPS tracking. Boom. And it also says in transit at the Chicago, Illinois Distribution Center. All right. Crazy. Says it was created on August 6th in Sunrise Beach. I don't live in Sunrise Beach anymore. Weird. Why does it have Sunrise Beach, out of curiosity? Let's go look that number up. Oh, he's here. All right. Yeah, it just looks like it's slow for some reason. Let me look up. So, sorry, guys. I'm going to get to you guys in just a second. I am helping Mr. LaFlame with some shipping here. Let me go back to this. I want to see who it was he was having me send it to again, so I can look up a little more information about it. I'm trying to find out the name of the guy he had me send him to. Where was his address again? Let's go through our messages. I can't find it. He didn't delete the information on where we shipped it, did we? Hold on, let me find this out. Let me go ahead. Why can't I find the address of where you told me to ship them? These were shipped on like August 7th. I can look it up that way. All right, guys, let me turn on my iPad. Welcome, guys, to the Sunday morning stream, the Saturday night overnight stream. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I got a lot of sun. I went out in the sun. I'm all roasted. I'm like literally roasted. This, oh my gosh, Full Metal. Yes, Full Metal Alchemist is here. Let me skip this. Let me pause this. Let me pull this out. Let me close that. Let me pull it. Oh, my God. All right. So let me scroll back down to August 6th. It says it was created around then. Here they are. Yeah, I see them. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and share this with him as, oops, close that. Sorry, guys, I'm just making sure that, just making sure that our friend Mr. LaFlame's very well taken care of. He treats me very good, so I like to treat him very good. So let me see this again. So this says, yeah, just taking a while. And it was an expensive label, by the way. Let me show you the label type. I'm going to show you the labels for these. All right, so you can see we used high quality postage. I couldn't tell you why it's so slow. You can see we were using, let me show you this. All right. I'm just giving them all the information. All right, so we used the good quality shipping. Okay, very good. Yeah, it's probably just slow. Ugh. All right. My poor freaking neck, dude. Guys, I like hurt my neck today. It was so sad. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another late night Pokemon card stream. Today, we have a little bit of non-Pokemon cards. Full Metal Alchemist, Union Arena. Who was it that recommended this to me? Somebody recommended this to me. Let's jump over here. I'm going to jump over here. This was in our channel in Discord called Set Request, the Set Request channel. And it was Mr. Cody who recommended it. Cody Hodges. No, wait. Was it Cody? No, I'm sorry. No, it wasn't Cody. Was it Cody? No. Who was it that suggested the Union Arena? Somebody did in here, right? I thought somebody did in this channel. Oops. Union. Wrath, Union Arena, Full Metal is in English now too. It wasn't Wrath. Wrath did talk about it though. Somebody was asking me to get these Union Arenas, and I said I would. It was Wrath? I thought it was someone else. Somebody else said somebody shared a DM with me asking for more Union because they wanted to buy some Union Arena from me. And I said, all right, I'll do it for you. Thanks for the compliment, but it wasn't me, mister. No, you were in another conversation, and I read that. I accidentally read it wrong. All right, there was even more slabs up here. We have a Zard mini break going on. It's a 1 in 4 break. Comes with a star spot. Here's cool Arbok. I'm going to say cool. All right. Cool. All right, shipping doesn't occur again until Monday, so no shipping yet. Here we are. Drill that booster of Full Metal Alchemist. Final Fantasy's way better. Yeah, so I have like this horrible neck injury going on. It's so stupid. Have you ever done this? I've only ever done this like one other time in life, but I know I've done it before. I have a neck injury that's like as bad as any back injury. And what happened was I was just laying in bed. I must have fallen asleep in a really stupid position. Well, I already know what it was. It's like my pillow was too high. So my neck was like bent. It was like this all night. I wake up, my neck is killing me. It hurts super bad. And then what do? I whip my neck up off the pillow as fast as I can, like an idiot, and it goes crack. And so all day long, I cannot turn my head without serious pain. And I have just had to like be on painkiller and move really slow. So it's been so horrible. I've done that before. Have you guys ever fallen asleep in a really stupid position in bed? I did that. So now I'm in a lot of pain. So anyways, that's my day. I went swimming today, though. I swam for like 2 hours, got a lot of sunlight. Crack, call Tyrone Biggums. All right, check it out. Fresh Krabby Patty. All right, we got one Krabby Patty, 1 in 4 odds. The the binder break is here. The binder break now comes with a McDonald's Pikachu, a coveted McDonald's Pikachu, a Gray Ninja, an Armored Mewtwo, a vintage Blockbuster Mewtwo, and a whole bunch of other things like this Tatsugiri, this Eevee, these 2 Siggy girls, Froakie Frogadier, Pikachu, Gyarados, Cynthia, some classic collection. Okay. I can add more cards to this as I see fit. Oh, somebody's in here. Sven Jansen's in here. So the first spot has been purchased. There are 6 spots remaining. There it is. It's a cool thing, the binder break. You get a whole packet of cards. That Pikachu has a legitimate chance of grading 10, by the way. That Pikachu came from my fresh order of Pikachus that just arrived. So he is a legitimate, he looks good. He looks like he could be a 10. But that doesn't mean he will be, but he looks like one. Okay, clearing up some junk emails. We have Mr. Brandon. Brandon's back. He says, I have no idea what to buy. Mr. Brandon, how about Full Metal Alchemist? That's a good set. That just arrived. Take a look at that. That's $88 a box. Mr. Brandon. Brandon, what do you like? What's your goal? Is your goal Pokemon card investment? Is your goal to make it into a clip? Is your goal to, what's your goal? Here we are. Is there a particular card set you want to collect? I'm like hunched over like the Hunchback of Notre Dame right now because of that neck pain, man. I'm a side sleeper. So am I. When my neck hurts, for some reason, my wife's lower region feels great. What? What a coincidence. Lower region. By the way, I want to mention yesterday, Mark J. Falarin did a $120 giveaway. Holy cow, man. So he's giving away $300 this month. That's nuts. We should also have a giveaway too, shouldn't we? Do we have a giveaway? I always have something going on. I know I took the, where's that? So I've got this Jigglypuff. Here it is. And he's kind of a slow burner. Here it is. Let's see. But he's a valuable one. Here it is, the Jigglypuff giveaway. Any other breaks going off? So this Mega Sublist with the Gengar, 1 spot left. Mega Sublist, Gengar, 1 spot left. Okay. Okay. Coworker called off tonight. More money for Pokemon cards with overtime. Woo. We are. So we put down Mr. Brandon Wong's. We should write your last name because we have a Brandon Ward or two. Your names are too similar. Okay, there we go. So we've got your $150. You could go into like 4 breaks or $10 more. We'll get you into 4 breaks. Take a shot at those breaks. Here's Grant J. Kwan. Finish slab away. $40 to start the Team Rocket Sneasel slab. All right, Mr. Grant, let's take a quick look. Slab away. That's how to do it right there. He's jumping over. He's finishing Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff Reverse Crystal. Those are a really good choice, by the way. You picked those up in July. They're probably more expensive now because that's what the reverse hollows have done. And then you're picking up Sneasel. He's not bad either. He's from the Rocket set. Now, see, I'm not a huge Sneasel fan, but ever since I bought him, he's pretty much just gone up. So, again, he's a great pick. Mr. Grant. Mr. Grant. Oh, it should be 2 slabs, so this should be easy to find. Here it is. Got it. Okay. Good. Got their names on both of them, and there they are. You got it for $4.80 and $6.50. Not bad. Okay, so those are complete. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doo-doo. Okay. What I'd like to do is update this part over here to say September, because we're heading towards September, right? So you're going to start in September, Mr. Grant. Start you out nice and easy there. And then you want the Sneasel. Now, is Sneasel listed in our updated price thing in Discord? Let's take a quick look how you ran into the Sneasel. Pricey August. So the card is not in the Pricey August channel. That means before we can hand it out to you, we have to take a fresh look at his price. He probably did not change in price. Most of the time, these cards don't change in price. Oh, man, I tried to reach down with my left arm. That hurts so bad, dude. Oh, the neck problem is so severe. I'm on 2 ibuprofens, and it does not matter. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, it hurts so much. Okay, let me try my other arm. Okay, no left arm movement today. Just right arm movement. Right arm's fine. I can't move the left arm. That was horrible pain. Dude, I'm gonna have a headache just from that. What the F, dude? Crazy. Hey, how about these, look at this. Here's a EX Deoxys Ninjask. Here's a Fire Red Leaf Green Primate. Here's a Rev Hollow Pelipper. We got some cool cards, man. They don't have up-to-date pictures, and they don't have up-to-date prices. Because that's what we do. We take them down each month, and then we reprice them. Okay, here's a Reverse Hollow Deoxys Slackoff. Here's a Reverse Hollow Holland's Electrode. Okay. Put this here. Do I still have the Sneasel for sale? Look, here's a Rocket Returns Dark Ariados. Yep, I've still got the ones that aren't Charizard. If it's Charizard, I probably don't have them. Charizard. All the ones everyone fights over. Those are the ones I don't have. He wasn't on the table, right? Here's a red, Fire Red Leaf Green Dodrio. I don't see him. I do not see the Sneasel. He might have been taken already. I apologize. He might have already been taken. He's not in the box. Let me go ahead and do a search for Sneasel, okay? Sneasel. Did I spell it wrong? Sneasel? How about if I typed in returns? What if I typed in Rockets? Nope. I didn't take them back, did I? I don't think I took them back. So let me just check this way. Maybe somebody already bought them. I don't know. I almost took tonight off because of the neck issue. It's so painful, but it looks like I can use my other arm. I don't want to miss a freaking weekend stream because I slept on a pillow like an idiot. No, I don't see him here either. So my theory is that he's been purchased outright. Because I don't think I took him back. Here's a reverse hollow. I don't think, look, here's that rocket coin. I don't think I took him back. So I think he is, maybe he's in a different box. But that was the box of stuff for sale. I found him. He was in a box for a future break. He was in the break box. All right, let me get a new price on Rocket Sneasel, okay? Stop killing yourself for us. Take a night off. Nah, dude, that's a terrible reason to take a night off. some stupid neck injury. I'll take a night off for like having like a sexy time with Karis or something like that. You know what I mean? But not this. Oh, did this sell? There's something I was watching. Is it gone? Doesn't look like it's gone. Oh, maybe it did sell. Hold on, let me check sold. There was something I was thinking about buying. It's gone now. That makes sense. All right, well, because I must not have been the only one to notice it was good. Let's take a look at that rocket sneasel. Ask for a massage. That always helps me. So Karis did try to massage it, and it just hurt extremely bad. And I said, don't touch it. It's exactly like a regular back injury, but it's like my neck and shoulder. And it was just from laying down and in the wrong position for a long time. Okay, so our price is $17.50. And it looks like that's what we're going to go with. Yep, what's the age on it? $17.50 it is. I think you're getting a good deal here. You know why, Grant? Because you don't even have to pay taxes on it. I pay the taxes. So technically, you're getting a good deal here. All right. I'm going to go set it up for him. Thank you, Mr. Grant. Appreciate it. Happy to do some pokey business with you. Okay, Grant. That's a big one, guys. Returns, Nisa, $17.50. And then you put $20 down on it, $17.30. All right, have fun with that. So now you have 6 months to pay down, or I steal it back from you. That is the nature of Slab Away, if you're new and you've never seen that before. So what's up with our, man, our live stream was so slow yesterday. Where's everybody going? You think people are taking a little break from Pokemon? You think people are Pokemon'd out at all? I noticed we had a slower stream last night. I was surprised. I was like, a slow Friday stream? That's not even possible. It is. The fun's just getting started. Sure, your wallet's on life support, but you could take out a double, triple loan. Who really needs to own a home of their own? You could own Pokemon cards. All right. So we got too many breaks here. We've got the, man, we got good stuff, man. That's good stuff right there. That's from 2022. This guy on the left is already 3 years old, by the way. This is quality stuff. Okay. Back to school for everyone, bro. That's why it was slow. No, not back to school. Dude, we don't have any kids watching this. No, kids do not watch this show. This is all adults. Mr. Rumor has it, Wizards will not be reprinting any of the Spider-Man set, and they're printing less than the Final Fantasy set. Awesome. I'm present, mister. I got a present for you, Mr. Brandon. Shizung. All right, you have a look at the menu and decide what you want. Okay, Brandon is supporting us with a large $150 order. Grant's supporting us with a $330 order for that Rocket Sneasel. Grant, you want to see what that Rocket Sneasel originally cost back in the day? Sure you do. Let me look them up for you, okay? Okay, so... well, I guess he wasn't that crazy. No, is that it? Here it is. So it looks like the Sneasel was about $1,000. That's still really good to go to 1,000 to 1,700. Nice, man. Some of the cards I got from Rocket Returns were much crazier than that. They did better than that. But from 1,000 to 700 is still pretty good. Basically doubling. Okay, it says you got a refund. On what? What do you mean I got a refund? Order canceled. Oh, no, dude. All right, give me a second, guys. Well, so how much money do I have then? Mister, it's me, Billy. I'm the one that wanted to know if you like Charizard. I'm in ninth grade now. Do you still like Charizard? Got a 16-year-old. But I mean, parents go in and buy him back to school clothes. Oh, I see what you're saying. So the parents got to spend their money on yucky school stuff. I was homeschooled, so I don't understand that kind of stuff. I wore trash bags. They didn't give us good clothing. We are. We went to the thrift store. So let's look up. Okay. I don't know if I like this music. Do you guys like this music? I feel like it's too like Hype Train or something. Get out of there. Oh my God. All right. Why is the music not playing at all now? YouTube's been doing that. I don't know what that means. All right, I'll try this. And how much were we refunded again? We were refunded. I don't know how much we were refunded. Where did I see that? All right, we're placing this order. We're reordering the thing we were refunded on. All right, we're good. And how much of this sold? We sold a thing. Tool. All right. All right, so back to it, guys. Back to it. What did Brandon says? Yo, Alex. What's up, Oscar? Sorry, mister, if nobody in queue, can I get 3 white flare English packs? All right, so if you're asking if people are in queue, there are people in queue. So let me take a quick look. It's Martin Ramirez, 5 Final Fantasy Gunslingers. Mr. Martin, he ordered 3 hours ago. That's a while ago. This is a pre-order. We got to take care of that. 5 of the Gunslingers. Okay. Dude, I'm like all bent over from this neck pain. I'm your Faja. Your what? There you go. I'll wait for the queue to be clear. Do you think the grade may be on a card with the small ding on the top, a bit off center on back, but otherwise near mint? Oh. If it's got a small ding on it, it's a 9 or worse. It's a 9 or an 8. PSA could say that's damage and turn it into a 6, okay? If it's not graded 10 already, don't assume it's just going to magically turn into a 10. If there is anything visibly on the card, assume that is less than 10. It could be dramatically less than 10, okay? There's no like imaginary playground where dings still turn into 10s anymore. That was like a thing from 3 years ago. PSA has a new grading standard that's tougher than before. Tag grading is very tough. CGC Gem Mint 10 isn't that valuable. It's all about pristine. Pristine's very tough. Beckett's tougher than any of them. Now, if you got a little dot on the back, it's over. Your card's over. It's toast. Here's Clive. Okay, Daddy Clive. He's got main character energy. Here's Gav. Here's Rafia. Rafia? And Sisney. Ooh. Ah, my freaking neck hurts so bad, dude. Ah. Anytime I move my body around like left to right, it's like I can't breathe for a second. Actually, I was trying to eat today, and it was like even eating was painful. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude. Here's Martin with an M. Pretty successful round if you look at it. Oh. Ow. You gotta rest. I'm not tired. I got plenty of energy. Yeah, I'm not sick. I'm not tired. I got like a neck injury. Ugh. I wish the painkillers could actually do something about it. They can't. Clive is basically a god. Is he actually? 6 says 1 gem 2. 6 laughs at my pain. She goes, ha 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 ha. Now fetch me my cards, Pokemon slave boy. 1 English black. You got it, Miss 6. All right. Ooh. Pokemon Black Bolt. How nice. Need a heat pad. Maybe. I don't know if that would work. Actually, I'm sure what it just needs is just time. Time and for me not to fall asleep in a stupid position again. I don't know. Got my World Championship Pokemon from the Pokemon Center. It had a huge ding on the side. Also only came in a sleeve. No wrap. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, sometimes it's not better to buy a raw card. Sometimes it's better to take all that money and just go buy the already graded 10, you know? Don't mess around. It depends, because some sets you get easy 10s out of. And also, when you get lucky and you do get a 10, it's such a massive price gain that you just feel motivated to do that over and over again. But here's the thing. Those prices on the 10s don't come about by mistake. They're so high because that's typically sometimes a fraction of the cost it takes to actually acquire a real 10. So, you know, for every 7 cards that are graded, maybe like 2 of them turn into 10s. All right. Mark J. Valerian, can I get 2 packs of Pokemon English 151? All right, 151 time. Sweets. My championship promo. My neck. Whew. Was just in a box loose, rolling around. Luckily, no damage. Yeah, cards are pretty hardy, actually. Straight from the Pokemon Center. Straight from the Pokemon Center, you don't say. Here's our Charizard break, by the way, guys. Beautiful Charizard break. Here we are. There we go. Very nice. Think about how hard it is to pull that Charizard out of a box of V-Star Universe. And the fact that V-Star Universe is now from 2022. Let that sink in. 2022 V-Star Universe Charizard. Here's Omanite. Here's Kabutops. Here's Omanite. All right. There you have it. Mr. Mark. Yeah, it's not bad. So even despite all that, $40 buy-in, only 4 spots. One of the 4 spots is also Star Card. So you have like a 50% chance of getting something and a 50% chance of missing. You might miss the Zard, but still get the star spot. Okay, so Mr. Mark this time. Oh, you're in the other box. There's an Ammonite in 151. Well, yeah, because if it wasn't in there, then it wouldn't be 151. Think about it. 151 is they're referring to the first 151 Pokemon. Ammonite's part of that. Kevin Vu, last mega spot. Last mega spot. Oh, right over here. Do we have Tammy, the counter of things? The official recorder? Kevin Vu. Ow. Okay. We have the mega sublist going off. The mega. Dude, I'm like all hunched over for this. It's so stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, you ready? Oh, I'm shuffling before putting the hit in. Oops. Whoopsie. Okay. Put that here. All right. Take tomorrow off, mister, please. Well, it's going to be easier tomorrow because presumably it's going to be all healed up. It's actually today's the day that I would have considered taking it off. But, I mean, think about what I would have done. I'd have just played games, guys. Who needs to be playing games? I'm going to be back here opening cards, pulling some hits, getting some crazy moments, working on the channel. I love working on this YouTube channel. I love that we're so close to 100,000. It's so motivating. Don't you guys want to hit 100K? I want to hit 100K like crazy, man. It's super cool. I get that little silver plaque. Oh, man, I'll work myself to death for that little plaque. All right. So since we can't shuffle the names, the deck gets shuffled twice, or it gets split twice. So give me 2 numbers. 6 and 4. 6 and 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Those are the 2 splits. Now, Alvaro Molina on 1. Oh, right away. Right away. All right. So that is him on 1. These, now, before you celebrate, this has to be 9 packs. Okay, you ready? So, Bill, Alicia, NHCC, Bill, oh, Bill went deep on this one. Bill, Alicia had 2 spots. Mr. TRG, Mr. Kevin Vu. All right. I'm sorry about that, Bill. That's a tough day for you, Bill. I'll put you on the giveaway, Bill. I'll put Alicia on the giveaway, too. Why not? All right. So that's it. That is the end of that break. Our friend Kevin Vu gets onto the mega break, a $400 value. He has a $400 custom booster pack. That's what that means. It's a $400 custom booster pack. Pretty crazy. There we are. Just got back from the shower. Tammy, you can't talk about just getting back from the shower. Come on, Tammy. We're trying to open cards here, Tammy. Hey, everyone. I'm back from the shower. There. It's not Kevin. What? Did I say Kevin? I said Kevin. I said Kevin missed. It was Alvaro Molina. I might have said something incorrectly. I don't know if I did. We are. Okay. Sent a Cash App for a pack. Oh, you're too kind. We'll open that up for you as soon as we can. Now, we're going to point to this. Point. And start a new list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. You said Kevin gets a $400 spot. You know what it is? Because he was the last one in. That's why. So my brain was still fresh thinking about his order. No, Alvaro Molina gets a $400 spot. Congratulations, Mr. Alvaro. All right. And that looks like this. Okay. All right, he's in. Ha-ha. Good. Look at that. And now we put a 1 on this. That was a pretty dramatic start for this Gengar. I mean, you know, it took a long time for that Mew to end. And now we have this $3,200 Gengar, and spot number 1 is done. That's dramatic. 7 spots to go. You've got 7 spots. It's 7 more chances to get in here for $40. If you are a big buyer on the Mega Break, have you ever considered just buying straight in? Sounds crazy, but you know, if you're buying multiple spots on each sublist and you're missing all the time, buying straight in sometimes actually saves you money and still gets you that chance for the Gengar. Thing is, you just have to be prepared to be very sad if you miss. All right, but the odds are, you know, the odds are interesting. Let's see, Mega Gengar's done. What do we need to do now? We're not at the end of this queue, so it's not Brandon Wong's turn. Naranjo Isaac is next. Mr. Naranjo, he says, payment for Suicune Slab. You got it. Suicune Slab. Here it is. You have a Suicune. It's a Tammy Commission card. 146 remained on it. Now there's 66 left on it. Congratulations, $66 left. Gabriel Gallegos, he says, White Flare ETB. I'm going to have to stand up for that one. Okay. All right. Set this here. We'll set this here. And we'll bring this over. Yeah. Bliat. Ta-da! Let's snip this. Good luck on the White Flare. This just going to be decrepit in a couple of years. What are you talking about? You're going to be decrepit. You're going to be Decrepit the Frog. All right. Throwing those away. Tossing these as well. Got this Tornadoes. Boink. Okay. I do weigh 230 pounds. There you go. That's not so bad. There we are. And stepping this. 230. All right. I'm actually trying to get to 230 myself. That's what I'm working on. There. All right. At 5'8". Oh, right. So your height matters. I didn't think of it that way. Now I don't know how bad that is. That might be a little overweight. Okay. Ready? Let's see. Maybe we're in a similar boat. Here's Archeops, Dewat, Terrakion. You ready? This is Gabriel. Okay, here's Joltik, Minfu. Here's Volpe, Zurark. I saw they were cleaning up a whole bunch of homeless encampments in Washington, D.C., and I was surprised to find a lot of the comment sections were actually agreeing with this. There were a lot of people saying that it was long overdue and that it was, you know, it's hard to do that kind of stuff because then everyone gets to call you a bad guy. Look at that Stoutland. All right. Ooh, you know, I was thinking about it all, the whole homelessness subject, and it would be a great thing if everyone could just afford a home. Homes are so unaffordable right now. But, you know, I actually, that's it? One Stoutland? Dang, dude, you got robbed. These, I want my money back, bro. These ETBs are stingy as hell until you pull that Chrome card. You guys see that Zekrom pull the other day? Oh, man. Hey, what's up, LaFlame? How's it going? We are. I can attest to the cleaning up of the homeless people in Metro Station. Mr. Reed, my last chat. Is the Tag 9 Blastoise Piplup still on the table? I think it is. I gotta warn you guys, this neck pain's actually so painful, it's hard for me to tilt my head to look at the comment sections. It doesn't hurt if I'm like all hunched over and I don't move my head at all. Then it feels fine. But when I twist my head, it hurts every single time. So I'm sorry if I'm bad with the comments tonight. It's so stupid. All right, Blastoise Piplup. Aha! 40 bucks. Not bad at all. 40 bucks. All right, so Mr. Gabriel. All right. If you're just joining in, I hurt my stupid neck. I'm so stupid. You are. And now I'm doing the stream with neck pain. That's a steal for the Blastoise. Is it incorrectly priced? If it's incorrectly priced, I'm actually supposed to fix that. That is the asterisk for the slab prices. It doesn't happen very often, but if it is incorrectly priced, we have to adjust it. I thought I looked it up properly. It's called Blastoise Piplup Remix Bout. The Japanese version. Let's see, Blastoise Piplup Remix Bout. So he's probably really expensive as a 10, but he's a 9. Sort by lowest price. Okay, and we want this to be buy it now. That's an ungraded one. Oh, I do have... No. That's a Korean one. Oh, I do have the price wrong. The correct price is actually $60. You know what happened? I saw one that was ungraded, and I thought that it was graded. My price is off by about $20. So I apologize. It's a $60 card. I apologize for that. When we search cheapest buy it now, it is actually $60. It's this one right here. And you can see it's got some people watching it, and it's $60. So the way that works is if a card's been wrongly priced, we have to adjust it. There it is. This might anger you as a buyer, but those are always the rules for the slabs. Our slab prices are usually just cheapest buy it now. I'll make it 59, but that's off by a solid 20, so we're going to adjust that to be the correct amount. There it is. All right, I'm still going to buy it. Sounds good, man. It's still a really nice card, and when you buy here, you pay no taxes on the card. So it's technically cheaper. All right, so we're at the end of that line. So, Mr. Brandon, did you still want 3 Pokemon Whites? Is that what you said you wanted? I think it was 3 Pokemon Whites, right? It is. White Flare. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes, sir, mister. Okay. And I believe these are 14 a pack. What's 14 times 3? So 14, yes, they're 14. That's what, $42? So $108 remains. There it is. Okay. Can I have the hollows? Yeah, of course. You always get the hollows, unless you tell me you don't want them, which I appreciate anytime you guys donate those. There we go. I do. All right. Very nice. Look at all these stinky cards. Ferrothorn Master Ball. You're picking up a Master Ball like it's easy. Too bad it's Ferrothorn. I mean, somebody out there probably likes Ferrothorn. Maybe somebody who used him in the game. He was a pretty meta Pokemon, wasn't he? He was like, I can't remember if he was bug grass type, but he was a wall. He might have been, no, he was like steel bug type. And he was a wall Pokemon. He was a defensive Pokemon. He was a Reshiram, and he would put out like spikes and stuff like that, right? There we go. I like defensive Pokemon in the, you know, in the VG, the video game. They're fun. Okay. Not a bad round. Did you kill your neck? I missed it. Oh my gosh, it's such a stupid story. It's not like something big happened at all. I just went to sleep in a really bad position. I woke up, I had a whole bunch of neck pain, and I was like half asleep. And what I did was I whipped my neck off the pillow when I felt it. I like sat up really fast. And then I felt a twinge in my neck when I did that. Sort of like, imagine you've been using your lower back a lot, and now it's all sore and messed up. And then you like whip your back, like you pick up some super heavy item as far away from your body as possible, and your back goes click. I did that, but I did that with my neck. Have you ever done that? I've done that like one other time in life where I've hurt my neck just from waking up stupid. There you go. Okay, Weatherman Max. For 1, Destined Rivals English. First time buyer. Hey, all right. First time buyer, Destined Rivals. How about a little side bonus Pokemon card? Here's a cool one. Blue Sky Stream. Okay, you ready? Show the breaks. All right, guys, I'm going to be showing the breaks right after this pack. So we gave him a little first time buyer bonus. Okay. All right, we've got Tauros and Jumpluff. There you have it. I really like Destined Rivals. I think that is something that's really worth opening. Maybe I should open some for myself in a video or something. 1 whole box of Destined Rivals. I feel I already made that video. Didn't I already make that video? Okay, Weatherman Max. Your name's actually Weatherman Max. Let's grab you a bag. Weatherman's one of us. Yeah, we appreciate you, man. Here we are. All right. Weatherman Max. Let's start saying 925. Should we say 925? So we're at the halfway point for the month of August. Can you believe that? Halfway through August. The year's flying by. I'm a year older. That's it. I'm retiring. No, I'm just kidding. I do need to do some sort of like half retirement where I start focusing on other things in life. We are. Here's Peta Milla Lilin. We are. I gotta try some new things in life or something. You know, I'm getting old. I can't believe I'm 36, turning 37 in April next year. I mean, we're almost at the halfway point from April, right? We are 2 months away from halfway to the next age. Wow. God dang, dude. I'll be shipping this holiday season when the bag gets heavier. Cool. 9 in his right, 45 in his other hand. Part of the crew, part of the ship. Oh, no. All right. Let's see. I started this channel at the age of 30. So to be turning 37 next year is kind of scary. I feel like life's lifing. Actually, there was this weird moment. I went to the Chinese buffet with my wife today. We don't go there super often, but I love buffets. You know what I love about buffets? You pay, you sit down, you immediately eat, and boom, you're out of there. You can eat. You can have a nice out-to-eat meal in like 2 seconds. And this place is ran by a family, and it's really nice. It's kind of dingy. It's a really small Chinese buffet, but their food's really good. And, you know, you can actually... I like Chinese buffets. You can just have chicken and broccoli, and then you're done. Chicken, broccoli, maybe a little bit of rice, and just get out of there. Don't eat too much, right? Because buffets really will make you fat. But so that's what I did. And, yeah, I noticed something. I was looking at her kids, and I was like, wait a second. These are teenagers now. How long have I been here? Mister, no matter what you do, don't get drunk as blank and pop in 2 zins. Zins. Oh, I'm guessing that's what you did. Turned 40 in May, and I don't feel 40. Yeah, Chinese buffets are fire. Yeah, so we've been out here in Lake of the Ozarks for like 4 years, and the family has their kids help them with the restaurant. And they got like a boy and a girl, and I looked at them. I'm like, wait a second, these are like adults now. You know, they were so young looking, and now they look like adults. And I was like, what happened? I'm gonna die soon. Mr. Toasty, 1 case of solo leveling. A whole case of it? Nah, he means 1 box, obviously. And shipping. All right, 1 case coming right up. What up, Hawaiian? Hey, Troy, almost getting ready to start work. I was teasing Karis with the possibility of moving to Hawaii again. She wants to do like marine robotics or something. I told her that's such a girl job, marine biotics. Why is it every girl I've ever met has always been into like marine biology? Marine biology. I want to do marine biologies. It is. It's like one of those jobs, you know, like I want to be a pony princess. No, but I tease a little bit. But anyways, there's only a couple places in the United States where that's a pretty good job, probably like Florida, California, Hawaii is one of them. And she talks about wanting to do a career change because she's been working for, you know, a stinky poopy business company for, gosh, has it been like 8 years now? She's been there 8 years. 8 years. They pay her very well. And she has very important work with them, but she's tired of it. Actually, she was not so happy with that job tonight. They had her on what's called on-call, which means that if something goes wrong with their servers or computers at all, she has to be the one to log in and fix it. So she was up all night fixing it. And then she had to do something called a product release, where they're like, you know, updating their software. They're releasing a piece of code. And that's occurring at 3 a.m. tonight. So what time is it right now? It's 2:29. So she's about to wake back up. Basically what I'm saying is she's been robbed of her weekend. She's been robbed of her weekend. I'm telling you, mister, moving to Hawaii is like moving to Florida. It's a place to visit, not a place to live. I'd be Floridian, and God, are there too many weather problems. Yeah, I joke to her now that I'll sell my whole collection and buy her a house in Hawaii. And she's like, please. We are. Oh, look at this. What do you guys think if I did that? What if I sold every single Pokemon card in a full-on, you know, like eBay liquidation or something, took all the money, you know, wrapped it up into one big piece of money, bought some sort of house in Hawaii or something like that, and just started all over again. Here it is. All right, we got Wu Jinchu. I think the person who will make the most money in Pokemon cards will be the last person to sell, whoever holds on to the cards the longest. Because that's the mistake everyone makes. They give up and they sell, and then someone else is holding the cards, and you're never going to see it again. If you're on salary, no such thing. Well, you know, and the reason that I joke about selling the whole collection is because you wouldn't want to liquidate that collection from Hawaii. You'd want to liquidate it here in Missouri, just because of the way state taxes work. They're much lower here in Missouri. So if you liquidated in this state, you could then take all that cash to buy a home in a different state and not have to worry about liquidating with Hawaiian state taxes, which are much higher. We are. All right, look at that. Ooh. Very nice. Ow. No, keep your pokies. Save the pokies. We are. Okay. Ooh. Okay, there's that. I always take the corners of the penny sleeve and I kind of smush them in. There we go, like this. See? And the reason I do that is so that they don't have these sharp corners. I get exactly $43 of store credit and figure it's a sign to pull a common card from that Japanese fossil pack. Oh, hey, you never know. I mean, you might pull Slowpoke, you might pull Slow Bro. Those are some nice commons. And you might pull a rare spot. You have the odds, 1 in 10. That's the thing about breaks. You often miss, but somebody always pulls it. And so, you know, it's a cool thing. Okay. That Parker's Mechanic guy said he's from Camden, Missouri. What? Who's Parker Mechanic? I was trying to get over on you either. I really just wanted the Blastoise slab. I didn't know it was wrongly priced. Oh, I'm not even thinking about it. I just look at it as me being stupid. Thank you for the bulk. I wanted all the cards for this one. Well, I figured in this case you're shipping out. Let's get you all the bulk cards. All right. So I'm way ahead of you. This is an unusual set. I don't think that the cards are playable. They really are just collectible cards, you know. Ugh. So it's an unusual set. Let's shoot. Tone to Wen has a huge bag. Oh, right. You are going to be in a different box than this one. Getting confused here. Oh, God, my neck hurts so bad, dude. It's anytime I move, which is pretty much the whole stream. If I sit perfectly still, it doesn't hurt. It's sad that the painkiller doesn't do anything. You'd think the painkiller would help. Okay. Camden, Missouri. That's where I am, by the way. Camden's a county. Camden is a county in Missouri. I live in Camden-Tin. Camden-Tin's a more specific area of Camden, Missouri. It's lovely out here. Not a lot to do, but it's lovely. Beautiful. Cheap. You know, I've shopped for a lot of... All right, so I've got an address for you. I don't know if it's out of date. Let me go look it up. Probably not out of date. He works on people's cars for free, big on social media. Really? I would love to meet other YouTubers in Lake of the Ozarks. I wonder if that's something I could do, meet other YouTubers. Or, let's say, social media influencers. Last shipment was good. Oh, thank you. Okay, let me go ahead and print this. Man, you know the best part of that Chinese buffet? So besides the fact that you can just sit down, eat instantly, and leave, besides that, it's the price. You get a complete buffet for like 35 bucks. That is crazy good. 35 bucks. For both people, 35 bucks. 2 people, that's with taxes. It's actually cheaper than 35. I love that place. They can barely speak English. The son walks up and he says, "May I take of your plate?" And I know that's not the right way to say it. And I always think about telling him the right way to say it, but I don't want him to say it the right way. If you guys come out here and you eat there, you'll see what I'm talking about. There we go. Stoked for the tag slab. Show it off. The tag slab. Which one? The one that you bought yesterday or something? I don't know which one you're talking about, but it's probably already sent off to the slab box. So the slabs, we just print the label. The slabs are in a separate area, and Miss Alexis goes and hunts it down. We didn't write Toasty on the back of your slab, did we? If we wrote Toasty on the back, you won't receive it because she'll only look for your exact name. So I had to have written the correct name on the back. I didn't write Toasty, did I? Now you got me wondering. I'm going to go look. Did you buy a slab yesterday? Was that what it was? Let me see. I don't want you to be all sad and not get your slab. No, you'll be getting it. You'll be getting it. We wrote the right name. All right. You're good. Yeah, you got those really good tag slabs. I like them. I got a tag slab in the mail. You guys want to see it real fast? Did I get any other slabs in the mail? I got this in the mail. Got some Tyrannotars in the mail. You guys want to see some Tyrannotars? Actually, is this all that I got? So I got some Tyranitar's. Those are tag graded Tyranitar's. And then this one's much better, though. That's the Expedition one. I think I showed that one off already. Did I not get other cards? I swear I got other cards. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Seemed like that cat wanted me to let him out, but he did not want out. Whew. All right. Some other cards here. So I got this Gengar. Nice. And then I got this Awakened Psychic King Tyranitar. Now this, I believe, is for Cody Hodges. Is Cody here? Cody, didn't I say I bought you a Gengar or something like that? This arrived. That's pretty nice, huh? You know, these cards went up in price. I think it's Cody, right? Was it Cody? Cody had, I can't remember what happened. Cody had like a Cardconomist graded one, and something happened, and so I told him that I would get him a fresh one. Here it is. I don't remember what the heck happened. I think I sold it or something. Did I sell it? That wasn't it. Was it damaged? Yeah, I don't remember. So you just get a fresh one. So if I make a mistake ever on your guys' orders or cards, we'll get it fixed, because I don't like to be greedy about that kind of stuff. Wow, a couple Tyranitars, I guess. Huh. I guess I like Tyranitar. Yeah, he's grown on me, the Tyranitar. He's a cool Pokemon, kind of like Gengar. Roel Campos towards Slab Away. That's $250. Slab Away is a big part of our business, guys. It's no joke at all. Here it is. Sometimes you don't see as many like booster packs open on this channel. That's because a lot of the cash, a lot of the money flow is not going toward boosters. It's going toward graded slabs and breaks. $380 remains. Boom. All right. $380. Thank you so much. Here's Nicholas Lloyd paying down Slab Away Tyranitar. Nicholas Lloyd. This is going to say $190 remains. Boom. All right. Now we have an order from Hathim, one of the NFL packs. Try and get to that real fast. I need to take a minute and buy some new sports cards. I was being recommended to buy some, buy some Kung Fu cards. I mean some soccer cards. Gengar used licks should be TME'd. Never see a Master Ball Gengar. You never see one? Is that what you said? They're out there. They're out there. Master Ball Gengar, he's a cool card. All right, good. Wait, can you use my store credit to put me into that fossil break? Brandon Warder. Yes. Brandon Warder, the fossil break, everybody. JJ Watt. Akeem. I don't care about these first few cards. Wait, that's a rookie, though. It's this card. Amon Ra. St. Brown. ST Brown. Thank you so much. What is this music, and why does it sound like casting couch music? Oh, yeah. Anytime, if you can say baked beans in a sultry voice while the music is playing, that's casting couch music. We are. Trademarked. He's a good player. All right. Set this over here. That bag was getting too big, and so it's being split into two bags. It's kind of like when your wife leaves you and she wants all your money split into two bags. And they're both hers. Evil. All right. Okay, good. Okay, set that over there. Nidorina. Ooh. So we have actually been selling these, the square cut cards. They're very strange because it says altered, but it also says authentic. So which one is it? Is it authentic or is it altered? All right, but I don't think they know what to do with the square cut cards. I think that's what's going on. Here is Slack Off. Here is Winnie the Pooh-Pooh. It's Winnie the Pooh-Pooh. That's a good one. Check out this Winnie the Pooh card, huh? We got some cool slabs, man. Gabriel Gallegos. White Flare. Wait, I thought we already did that one. White Flare ETB. It's acting like I've already seen this one. No, that was a different ETB. This is another one. But it's weird because it has a hyperlink that I've already clicked on. How's that even possible? There has to be like a glitch in the matrix or something. Here we are. All right. Second order. Gabriel. Mr. Gabriel, how are you tonight? Okay. I feel like Mr. knows Bonnie Blue. Now, Bonnie Blue, she's that girl who does like the 1,000 men in one night or something, right? Is that who she is? There we are. All right. Tossing this. Very good. He knows. Dude, Bonnie Blue, I don't know what it is with like her face structure. She's very sexy. But, you know, sleeping with 1,000 men might not be dateable material. She's going to do her own Bonnie Blue thing. Here we are. All right. I would like to wed Bonnie Blue. Oh, my God, dude. She got, like, strong cheekbones or something. I don't know, man. All right. All right. She looks like part animal or something. It's hard to describe. There. All right. Very nice. Okay, her mom is her manager. For real? It's wild stuff, man. Bonnie Blue got defrosted turkey down there. Strong something. This could be the good box. Oh my God. All right, here goes. Ready? Finally, a role model for ladies. Here's Sawaddle. That's a really cute artwork. Let's be honest. That's adorable. Okay. I lost 5K on DDP tonight. DDP. I wish I knew what DDP is. Hold on. What is DDP? I'll turn my volume down here. What is DDP? Delivered, duty paid. DDP coin, maybe? Digital dollar project? Decentralized dance party? Ugh. Diamond Dallas page? I hope this is the box of this conversation gets clipped. Oh, it's a UFC fighter. I got you. Okay. I got you. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to hear that. What is that? Like a drop of money? That's a little bit of money. You win some, you lose some. Here's Basculin. Here's Jelly Scent. Is anyone else reminded of Babam from Nintendo 64 with this Pokemon? The King Babam at the top of the mountain. There you are. Looks just like him. Big mustache, little crown on his head. Now that sucks, man. 5K, huh? Oof. We are. Got the Rita. Wow. All right. This is the box. Bouffalant Alt Art. Very cool. All right. I've seen people lose 5K with Pokemon easily. So that's for sure. I mean, it doesn't happen in one stream. It happens over time. But it just depends on how lucky or unlucky you get. And some people get very lucky, and some people really get lucky. They just pull everything they need. They get, they go positive. They got more value than they spent. And some people just get hosed every time, and their luck never turns around. And then one day they say, well, my wife's leaving me, I better stop. So I've been doing this for a long time, 6 years. Wow, this was the box, man. It's a good thing you kept going, Gabriel. That was a good instinct to keep going because you swept a cold box and then you went after the next one, and that was the hot box. Wow, it's a good thing you kept going. Like the 1,000 Men Who Did Bonnie Blue. Wow, she's a legend, dude. You see Winnie the Pooh and Piglet clapping? They're clapping for her. I mean, if it wasn't so, like, perverted and lewd, it's like, it's a pretty, you know, it's like something that belongs in Guinness World Record, right? Like the guy who smashes cashews with his chin or something like that, you know? Although I guess for her, she's getting smashed. That's a crazy thing, isn't it? All right, look at that. Clapping. I don't even know, like, there's so much, like, to think about with that. Like, what about the guy's experience? You're all lined up. You're probably half-mast. It's your turn. All right, hurry up. Get in there, get in there, get in there. And then you're just out. You're like, wait a second. What happened? It's over in a second. Over in a second. All right. It's peak human stupidness. And that's why we can't stop talking about it. Oh, it really hurts to grab boxes on my left side. Apparently, the 100th man went down on her. Nuh-uh, they're lying. We are. The 100th man was playing for both teams then. We are. The 100th man is a bisexual man. Gross, dude. Next, please. She's on the iPad. I want to be the guy that bangs 1,000 girls in one night. I don't know. Even that sounds no fun. Who are these girls? That sounds like something out of Islam. And your reward in heaven shall be endless virgins as far as the eye can see. And you will have the semen of 1,000 men, strong and virulent. Here we are. All right. Here's Charizard. Man, I'm changing religions. Here's Firo. I want to bang one girl on top of 999 slabs. Now you're talking. Ooh, I should do that. I should make like a Pokemon booster box bed, make love on it, and then sell them as specialty boxes. Like there's like a 10% tax on them. They've been made love on tax. All right, next up we got Grant J. Kwan. I'll take that BGS 9.5 Star Wars Luke. Very reasonably priced. You will find that sometimes there are some great deals in here and very reasonable priced slabs because we have so many slabs. What am I listening to? You're listening to the Alpha Male Podcast. Sign up for our creatine program. We just got sponsored by the latest... what kind of stuff do they get sponsored by? Probably something like some testosterone boosting garbage. We just got our sponsorship with Black Rifle Coffee Man Cream. Do you want the highest possible T levels? Do you want to be the most supreme version of yourself? Sign up now so that you don't turn out like a pussy beta boy, soy boy. You are. All right. Well, Mr. Grant, it's all yours. Ugh. Okay, very good. This is the most curious stream. Wife's girlfriend just asked, what the hell am I watching? You watching FMX. Here's Downing Troy. He'll take the Tag 9 Blastoise. Ooh. And shipping. Oh. You got it. So wait a second. Should I... I'm always confused with this. Let me see how I have you in the shipping software. Okay, we have you down as Mr. Troy. And we're going to hit print on this. Eat chips and boost your tea. Yeah, something like that. That's a great product. These chips will make you smarter, stronger, younger, healthier. You don't want to be a big, fat, fake loser, do you? You are? All right. Okay. I took a picture of my watch stating I walked 14 kilometers. Nice, dude. That's good, man. Walking a long time. That'll get you in shape. That's a big calorie burn. Okay. Good. And let's put this into a different named bag. But then I ate steak. Nothing wrong with a little bit of steak. There. I basically just ate a bunch of chicken today. I had chicken and broccoli for lunch at the buffet, at the Chinese buffet. They do like a grilled chicken skewer, and it's like insanely good. I don't know how they make it so good. It's like not oily, but it's not dry. Crazy. And then they got like a chicken and broccoli dish. I just pick out the broccoli. Done. You got chicken skewers and broccoli. It's really, you know, if you're going to go out to eat, that's not bad. You can go to some places and get like a nice grilled chicken, which I was going to do. But since it was Saturday, those restaurants were so crowded, I just gave up immediately. We are? All right. I said, nah. Read chat, Mr. Leave the bag. Okay. Oh, so you're really just shipping out the one slab, is that right? You got it now. You got it, man. All right. So, but let's run the bag by the official PayPal name, okay? He said he wants this card immediately. You got it. Mister, we know why your neck hurts. You are too much reading. There you go. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Which stocks give you monthly dividends? I own only 2 stocks right now. I own Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. It went back down, actually. So it says I'm at about 19%. Okay. And then AIQ, Global Funds, Global Artificial Intelligence and Technology. And I'm down 2% on that one. I just bought that one. I do not put a lot of money in stocks, especially recently. I'm not buying a lot of stocks. I've been buying a lot of cards. I don't know. Pokemon cards do it. They do it. It's kind of like putting all your eggs in one basket. I understand them too well. I don't know what it is. I'm too comfortable with them. Yeah. The more money I put into like real estate or stocks, the more I regret it. All right. I just really like cards. So we are about an hour and 15 minutes in, and the queue is empty. We have nobody in the queue. I think Team Rocket Grunt wanted me to show off all the breaks, so I'm going to go ahead and show off all the breaks. We have 97 viewers. Let's take a quick look, everybody. So first of all, we got these 2 shorter breaks. There's a Charizard break and a Giovanni SAR break. He's an alt-art pull, so he's a specialty pull. So there it is. These are great. Again, it's 1 in 4. Not a bad way to pull a Charizard. Let me ask you this. Would you rather open a pack of V-Star Universe, or would you rather just take a shot at this Charizard already graded 10? That's convenient. That's nice. Already 10. We got this Mega Gengar. He just went off tonight. So you can buy in directly for $400, or you can buy into the sub list for $40. So there's 2 ways to buy in. The James C. Cathcart Meowth. He is stuck at 6 out of 15. So he has not moved. Here's the Heartbreak Jolteon. He's a big one. There's a lot of competition for breaks. So, like, for example, the Gengar Mega Break just went off. It was a 10-spot break. There's so many breaks on the table all the time that some of them can really get stuck. But look at this. We've got Darth Vader at 3 out of 6. He moved the other day. Only 3 spots are remaining there. This is the giveaway. Let's set that to the side. Oh, yeah, this is in the thumbnail because he's quite close. This one's only 2 spots left, and it's such a pretty card. So you can take a shot at Topps Charmander. Okay. Now we have the Fossil. Oh, right. Somebody wanted to put their store credit into that Fossil break. Oh, Riley stock just split 15-1. Oh, that's interesting. Is that a split? Do you mean 1 to 15? Okay. So who was it? He had 43, right? Who was it that needed to go in there? He kept mentioning that. You know, what you really ought to do, you really ought to put a penny message in. Reverse splits do happen. Look at Brandon. Can I get 6 packs of Rascal Series English? Rascal. Oh, yes, Rascal. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Who was it that needed in here? It's not one of these, is it? Let me see over here. It's going to be Brandon Warder. Right there. Brandon's going in. Got it. So that is the Fossil Pack split. Very good. Okay, pack split is up to 3. 3 out of 7. Pack split's always popular. Never ending. Just always on the move. Now we got a couple more cards. These are more niche. We got Cloud. It's Cloud. This is just for sale. The Tail End of the Race Rainbow 8. Really pretty. $100. Primeape Square Cut. I suspect this one will sell because Primeape's one of the cooler cards. Like, compare him to Nidorina, you know. So, we got 2 mangas. Mangas have not been doing as well as before. Oh, yeah, and we have a brand new rare candy, the Espeon. 1 out of 26. He's a big one. It's a big slog. Nobody's jumped into too quickly. People really prefer the breaks that are over really fast, I noticed. I think it's just because waiting a really long time is daunting. Some people just want to see it and get out. But we have products like that. So, for example, those mini breaks with just a couple spots. Here is an actual gem break. So that is a pristine Misty's Gyarados break. Is that accurate? $32. That's a $64. Is that really what it goes for? Crazy. I don't know where I got that number from. Nobody's jumped into that, though, but that's pricey, man. All right, now, what else were we going to do? We're going to take care of those Rascal packs. So let's grab your card, Mr. Brandon. Mr. Brandon. Blackbeard and Law, not so loved. There's still mangas, though. You know, if you're a collector, you want to have all of them. And there are a couple people in each one, to be honest. But, yeah, they both got a little bit of ways to go. Would you happen to have another Lugia V10 that I can put on Allen Way? Lugia V10? What are you talking about? I don't remember having any Lugias for sale recently. Do we have any Lugias for sale? I don't remember. But no, if we have one, it would already be priced or already on the table, or maybe it's going to be priced in the future, sometime near future. So the Rascal series. Yeah, I'm afraid I don't have any hidden good ones just waiting for everyone. That's the tough part, you know, with the market being so hot. It would be great if I just had like some endless supply of amazing slabs to come look at. But the fact of the matter is they sell out super fast and then I just don't have them. Okay, I know we have this. I know this. I would love to sell it because that is a set we ordered and not much of it sold. So you're pretty much digging into mostly fresh product here. Wow, we got a lot of products over here. It's kind of surprising that we managed to fit so much. What I may do to service this order, I may just go run out and get a fresh box. Let's go get a fresh box. I hate this. We got too many products. We got too many products and we can't find it. All right, yeah, let's go get a fresh one. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go get a fresh Rascal box. All right, here we are. Sorry about that. Took a second to find it. Okay. Most of all, because Kira's like moved it, and then I didn't know where she would have put it. So, here's a fresh box. Now, you said 8 of these bad boys, right? Let's go scroll down. Looking up Weiss. What is this music? This sounds kind of like, wow, that sounds like Terraria, doesn't it? Okay, Rascal, $6. So $48. That means you have $60 left. Okay. Oh, you said 6 packs. Okay, good. So that's $36. So then you have $72 left. There we go. Ta-da. All right, let's get this open. Bonnie Blue Waffle. What? You can just write Brandy on my bag. We are. All right. Grabbing this. Ugh. Throwing this away. We'll grab this. Throwing that away. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. 6. All right. And you want the promo? I'm going to give you the promo. Okay, you know what it is? I think we actually sold through the last box of this. That's what actually happened. That's why I couldn't find a box. All right. You talking about that 6K Lugia? Oh, yeah, we got that $6,000 Lugia. What do you guys think of that? Pretty neat, huh? All right. Okay. Good luck. Here we have Singing Girl. She's singing. It's Singing Girl. Otome Note Uzuki Hirokawa. Hirokawa. Here we have New Scar, My Sakurajima. Sakurajima. Whoa. Okay, there's that. Here's this girl. Okay, here's this girl. Mister, we know why your neck hurts. Your mailman asked for compensatory incentives for his hard work. We have a male woman. Yeah, we have a male woman. Very nice. Maybe that's why the packages don't get scanned. All right. Oh, what's this? This is called Rascal Does Not Dream of a Knapsack Kid, and Rascal Does Not Dream of a Sister Venturing Out. It's part of the Rascal series. It's a Weiss Schwartz set. We have a ton of it left. We did not sell very much of it when we brought it in, so it just sits forever on the menu. Male woman, no wonder. I know. What? We are. Why are none of my packages getting scanned? We are. All right. She's a male lady. We have I give her a what is it called? A dolly. She has a dolly so that she can move the products from the front door to her van or whatever. So we do that because I'm so nice. Okay, let's see. Mister, that was so sexist. No, that's what a sexist would say. I would never say those things. I was just giving you an example of what a sexist might say. She's a female lady, man? No, that is not the case. Mister, I'll get the rest of that remaining box if that's okay. Why, yes, it is okay. Okay, so that's another $36. So what does that leave you with? Like 30-something dollars? Yeah, it leaves you with 36. Is half the 72 is 36. Buy my OP5 manga Luffy and make it into a break. Maybe. I would potentially do that. The other mangas are kind of stuck, but you know, if you needed it to truly be cashed, I can still work with you to get that to Mr. Z and G again as well. So that's an option as well. But it is a tempting thought. We all know Mr. was making sure he didn't get replaced by the milkman. You should have respected my authority, milkman. What about the milkman? You should have, oh, I know. You should have respected my authority. Like that. The milkman. I know what you're referencing. That's South Park. All right. I want to see it being broken here. It would be exciting. Yeah, that'd be interesting. What's he going for these days? That dark soul. Give it to me. Is Mister, has a Jehovah's Witness ever showed you to your private domicile? What? We did have a Jehovah's Witness in our group one time. I fear that he got teased out of the group a bit. You are? There we go. Yeah, we had a Jehovah's Witness in here, and now he's gone. He does not hang out with us anymore. Troubled Girl, Kaida Uzusagawa. What? I can't say those names. Respect my authority. There it is. He was kind of in here arguing about why, you know, Jehovah's Witness is correct and why everyone else is wrong. And everyone was like, what are you talking about, dude? He's like, yeah, holidays suck. That's what he was saying. I was like, I love Christmas. And that's tough, man. That's tough having to defend how we should get rid of all the holidays. I was like, I don't know, dude. Maybe I'm just going to have them anyways. Dude, I saw a Christmas market in Germany. So cool. Beautiful. Cards are the devil. I wonder if there were milk women. Milk women, huh? That doesn't sound right. All right. Thank you so much. Ta-da! That was for Mr. Brandon. Look, she's looking at you. Becoming family someday. Aw. Not really. Becoming a collectible card someday. I can't wait to get my new Fembot AI girlfriend. I used to have a Jehovah's Witness come to my house a lot until I got a Mastiff. And it only took them one time knocking on my door and seeing him push the curtains back. They never came back. Maybe they didn't want to bother him. All right. I went to a Christmas market in Germany. It was nice. Oh, that's so nice. All right. We have an empty queue for the Saturday nighttime stream, but we also have a lot of purchasable slabs that have never been priced before, like this one and this one. But also there's this one. Let's take a quick look at that. Okay. Oh. Wow, these are so fine looking. I almost don't want to price them. Doesn't that look nice? Santa German? Doesn't Santa Claus have like roots in Germans or something like that? Santa Claus. Let me see. What's the history of Christmas? AI will teach us. Gather round, children. So it was a European celebration of the midwinter festivals. Okay. Saturnalia, a weekend-long festival honoring Saturn, marked by feasting, gift-giving, and role reversals. And Yule, so it was a Roman and Germanic festival. Yule, which was a Germanic festival, a solstice festival involving feasts, fire, and evergreen trees as symbols of life in the dead of winter. These celebrations influenced Christmas tradition. Then the Christians came along. The freaking Christians. Man, dude. Judaism, Christianity, Islam. The Desert Trio. The Bible does not give a date for Jesus' birth. That's right. It's believed he was born in like July or something. Wasn't it? And then the Catholics said, you know what? This whole Christmas goofiness that the heretics enjoy, let's just turn that into Christmas. Oh, it's a Christmas holiday now. Yeah, they kind of stole Christmas, didn't they? The Christians. Yeah, they appropriated it and said this is a Christian holiday now. They are very nice. They did that with Easter too, by the way. I can use the rest of my card for another rascal does not dream of knapsack kid packs. Heck yeah, dude. Japan card border shine. Ooh, same with Easter. That's what I said. Same with Easter. Which was originally like Ishtar or something like that, right? The Christians are like, wait a second. We need Easter bunnies and painted eggs now. We are. All right. Wasn't the original custom to like paint eggs with blood or something like that? And it was a fertility festival is what it was. Ooh, we could use some of those. Let's get some of those fertility festivals going, huh? Mmm. Gross, dude. All right, so let's take a quick look at this guy, shall we? Okay, he's not too crazy. He's about $40. Of course, we have the tag 10 version of it. Do you think he costs more as a tag 10? Let's just set him to 40. All right, so he shall be 40. I also want to take this back down. I don't know why this is so expensive. Maybe it's really popular. I mean, it is Gyarados and it is Misty. True, the winters would have been too cold to line up with what was written. What? Let's see. All right, and now Mr. Brandon, he wants another round of the Rascal Does Not Rascal. So if you'll excuse me, I have to go bring another box in. But now I know where they're at, so it'll only take a second. Here we are. All right. What if every stream I designated some time to just work on like submitting things? Get my submissions done live. That'd be interesting. I feel like that would be too boring. All right. We're going to toss this away. Thank you, Mr. Brandon. Rascal Doesn't Dream. There we go. Give you this bonus card. Oh, yeah. Who doesn't like the bonus? We like the rips. Let's snip this. Okay. My favorite part of the stream is when it goes for like 30 minutes with no ripping. There it goes. Tossing this away. Okay. We got Girl in Scarf. Girl with blonde hair. There's a hollow. Brown-haired girl. Okay, okay. She's like a purple-haired girl. Here she is. One more. Double full art. Oh, yeah. Double full art on your last round. Pretty good. Here's Angry Pillow Girl. You can have the Angry Pillow Girl. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. And if you haven't done it, take a second to smack the like. What are the likes at? 82.35. We got to get it up to 40 at least, guys. So close. Oops. All right. Pulling this out. Okay. I disagree. We would love to see you work in action. Give us a better perspective on the hobby and the sacrifices. Oh, yeah. I suppose you would learn a little bit about submissions, wouldn't you? Here's Taking a Peek. Tomokoga. Tomokoga. What? More like Tomo Shlomo. Okay, set that there. Okay. Now, I fought a choke too long and took some damage. You fought a choke? What are you talking about? Like Machoke? This guy fought a Machoke too long and took some damage. Okay, look at that. Nice bag, Mr. Brandon. Good. Oh. Jiu-Jitsu. Hey, mister, I sent an Ethereum order. Oh, very cool. Okay. How about this card right here, huh? Jiggly-puff, jiggly-puff. Let's hit refresh. This is our $100 Jigglypuff giveaway. I have to update the keyword to say TCC. I think it's working. All right, type in TCC at this point to have a shot at the Jigglypuff. Okay. Oh, Zapdos. Looks kind of clean, doesn't it? LaFlame should have snipped. Should have snipped. I'm selling my empty booster packs, and everyone only wants those that are open from top or bottom, says LaFlame. From top or bottom. Could you explain what you mean by that? Does that mean that the only people who want them appear to be people who want to reuse them for like poor means or something? Like, you know what I mean? Like, are you saying that they want them to be super high quality, open in a way where they look like they could be used for resealed victim packs? I don't think everyone does that. I think people just want to collect empty packs, to be honest. I didn't know empty packs went for money. They can go for a little bit of money, you know, especially if it's from like a really old card set. But yeah, I used to throw them away. I used to throw the packs away. And nowadays I don't do that anymore because that's not a good move. Hey, we got a famous YouTuber, 011. In playing Pokemon TCG, is it allowed to use more than one Pikachu in a single deck? What? I do not know that. Let's see. All right. I'm curious. What do you do for a living? Aha. So you do video games, and it looks like you do soccer video games. Nice to meet you, Mr. 011. All right. I've been playing some video games, guys. I've been playing Elden Ring Night Rain. Man, if I was smart, I'd be recording it too so that we could get some content going, man. Yeah, but I just don't, I don't enjoy it as much when I'm streaming all day long. I'm waiting for the day you sow empty booster packs. It adds up, mister. Let's say one is 10 bucks. I have opened 100 vintage packs. Man, yeah. I mean, if you have 100 vintage packs and you sell them, if you manage to sell them all for 10 bucks, yeah, that's a bit of money, isn't it? How do people even understand how to play the Pokemon TCG? I still don't get it at all. Help me out. Sure, I'm pretty sure you're allowed to have multiple Pikachus in one deck. So I've never heard of a rule where you're not allowed to have multiple Pikachus. But, okay, let's see. Let's get some of these cards out. You want to learn a little bit about the TCG? So, when you play a game of Pokemon, I'm pretty sure you're basically allowed to build your deck however you want. Sometimes there's some stricter rules. Like sometimes there's a banned card. I don't think Pokemon has a ton of banned cards that I've heard of, but they don't require your deck to be built like a specific way. But people will put some energy cards in it. Here's an energy card. Here's a trainer card. Another energy item card. Supporter energy card, right? So they'll put that in there. Your deck will consist of 60 cards, right? So you'll put these in. You'll put some Pokemon in. And then when it's time to play, you'll shuffle the deck and you'll draw, I believe, 6 prize cards. So 6 of your cards you can't access. They're the prize cards, right? You get a prize card every time you defeat one of your opponent's Pokemon. So it's kind of like you beat their Pokemon and you get a bonus. You get an extra card. So you like get stronger as the game goes by. And then I think you draw 6 for yourself, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you draw 6 cards for yourself, flip it around. And this is a basic Pokemon. So you can actually use this Pokemon in a fight. See this Pokemon called Mandibuzz? You have to evolve them before you're allowed to use them. So you have to have this Vullaby. So I don't think I have a Vullaby in my hand. But yeah, you've got a bench, and your bench can have 6 Pokemon in it, just like the video game. So you can put down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't put Mandibuzz down because we don't have a way to evolve him. And then you choose one of your card to be your starter cards. You know, he'll be off the bench. He'll be your active Pokemon. And then when it's your turn, hopefully in your deck, hopefully in your hand, you've got an energy card. You draw a card off the top of the deck. So that becomes yours. And then you can attach your energy card. Make sure it's the right type. See how that's a fire one. And then you can attack, brighten and burn. Look at the top card of your deck. You may discard that card. Pretty interesting, right? So, and the goal is to beat up your opponent's pussy. You got to beat that pussy up. And then take all the prize cards. First person to get all the prize cards wins. There's your 10-second how to play Pokemon rulebook. Special cards allow your bench to be 8. That's the crazy fun of it. Thanks for your explanation. You're very kind. Warm regards. No problem, man. I played the game a bunch when I was younger. I don't play it as much now. I just collect now. All right. I heard there were some orders in the queue. Let's take a quick look at this. So first of all, we have a, oh, okay, so we just have the one order, $550. That's not, that's you, right? That's Mr. LaFlame, right? I sent a $500 order. Let's open this order. Now, what can I open for you? I'd be happy to open something. I heard Team Rocket Grunt was sending something Ethereum too. It's Team Rocket Grunt. Oh, that was me. Damn, but that's a huge order, man. So what was in that, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt? My bad. I was so used to getting I was so used to getting crypto orders from LaFlame that I see a large crypto order and I immediately think LaFlame. But I know Mr. TRG had mentioned he had sent Ethereum. I just didn't think it was going to be a huge payment like that. Let's see. You might have said earlier what it is you sent for. Open my order, please. Let's see. By the way, while we're waiting to find out what that was, let's go ahead and put... I'm going to put you over here, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt, on this giveaway list. So there you go. And then I think I also want to place another person. It's going to be Bill Barron. Bill Barron's going to go over here. Here you go, Bill Barron. There, Bill Barron. TRG Bill Barron going on that list. Okay. That was me. Good pulls only, please, Pokey Gods. Let's see. He might have mentioned what it is he wanted earlier. Did he mention it and I didn't see it? Problem is, if I scroll up, it doesn't tell me what you ordered. All right. TRG, you need to tell him what you want. He might have already said what he wanted, but I apologize. I didn't see it. And when I scroll up, it doesn't show me enough messages. He says, oh, okay, we'll send a PayPal message. That'll work. How much must I spend to qualify for a spot on that Jiggly Poker card? There's not a particular amount that you have to spend to qualify. You're not the only one who spent kind of a large amount tonight. So here's the thing. When you spend a whole big, huge amount, it's easy to hand it out to TRG because it's so much. But it's because he spent $550. So that's pretty huge. Bill Barron, he had some bad luck tonight. So I'm just giving a spot as kind of like a pity pool kind of situation, you know. We are. No, he never said in chat what he wanted. Oh, okay. So I didn't miss it. I thought maybe he said it and I can't scroll up far enough to see what it was. So let's set this up. TRG. We got a big TRG order, guys. All right. I shall rely on Nightbot. Yeah, Nightbot. There. More like Nightbot, you know what I'm saying? No. I take that back. You can't make fun of Nightbot because then it won't choose you. Nightbot's very, very toxic, you know? Huge ego. All right, let's jump into here while we're waiting for that. Okay. I am going to liquidate this. All right. Okay. Oh, here it is. And he says, oops, got to click on it twice these days. Got to click on it 3 times these days. I got to hit refresh. Smack that like button. Here's Team Rocket Grunt. 10 Prismatic, 10 151 English, 1 wide ETB, 1 first movie. Ooh, this is a big order. All right. Oh, ow, my neck. All right, let's get it, man. I turned all the way around with turning my head, and then my neck hurts like crazy. So these are really fancy. I think that these are fantastic because they're like a guaranteed, they're guaranteed non-sticky pack, which is extremely rare with tops. Oh, chance for a Zard right there. You want to see what it is? Oh, oh, number 6. Oh, oh man, I feel a little bit bad for Diane. She opened so many of these, but there it is. Oh, it's double Charizard! Ah! That'll probably be a clip for sure. Look at that, double Charizard. No one ever cried about double Charizard. Team Rocket Grunt, you get some very good luck on this channel sometimes. He was just sitting there the whole time, guys, just waiting to be pulled. Double Charizard pack. Man, I'd be proud to open this pack if it was mine. That's crazy good, dude. Wow. Going just the way you wanted to. Let's go ahead and get him a top loader for this bad boy. Okay. I feel a little bit sad for Diane because she opened up most of this box, probably looking... Now, what is up with this? It's almost like the penny sleeve is too tall or something to fit into the side loader. I noticed this. Let's trim off just the top of this. I cut the card up. Wouldn't that be funny? No, that wouldn't be funny at all. That would actually be really sad. And I'd owe you something. I don't even know how would I replace something like that? Look at that. I didn't even trim it properly. Hold on. Let's keep the scariness going here. There it goes. Okay, good. All right, because it wasn't fitting in the top loader without, like, smushing it a little bit, and I don't like that. How's it looking now? Oh, yeah, that's way better. No, look, see, it stuck its cot right there. I don't like that. I don't like that. Side loader, not my favorite option. Oh, this is a different side loader. Do they all use side loaders in Japan? Okay, let's try this. Oh, it's a taller one, huh? So there's different size side loaders. Them side loaders scare me. Do not be afraid of the unknown. This one's a bit taller than the other one. I don't know what's all that about. I don't know. Some side loaders are smaller. I don't know. By like a millimeter, the smallest possible amount. Okay, now we've got Charizard number 2. We are, and I don't think we're going to snip the sleeve on this one at all because we don't need to. Oh yeah, nice and smooth. Okay. Forgive me, mister, for I never measure. Oh yeah? What is... That's the Catholic opening prayer for confession. Are you Catholic? Now wait, there's more to this pack. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. All right, the chase for Pikachu, Psychic Showdown. Looks like trouble. First loader was a Yu-Gi-Oh sized one. Well, I don't think that's what it is. I think that it's a top loader that's just too small by like a hair. You can actually still use it, but you kind of got to push it in there. I don't want to do that for a delicate square cut corner card. I want it to slide in the DMs like it's butter. And so that's what these did. They slid in like butter. I got to learn how to say butter like I'm French. They say it with an accent. Sorry, Daddy, I've been naughty. That's a clip, though? Hadn't checked on it a while. How do they look? Should I send them tag or PSA? I genuinely think you should send them to PSA. Tag grading's officially more expensive than PSA now. Additionally, I feel that tag grading actually grades the Topps cards harsher than PSA, which I'm not a fan of that. I am not a fan of that because PSA has the more prestigious label in the first place. So it just doesn't make any sense at that point. Now, that's taken care of. We're going to get the next part of the order pretty easily, I think. Or not. Oh, I thought I had 10 prismatics in the room. I do not have 10 prismatics in the room. Okay, so then we will take this part of the order next. So we have the white flare. Where are all the white chicks at? Tag is super harsh on Topps cards. Well, we've now sent them a decent number of Topps cards, and they've all graded pretty badly. You never know. You never know. Okay. All right. Thanks, Waiva's art I got on Subway is back up. I love you. Pretty good, huh? Not bad. I'm glad to hear that. There we are. Very good. All right. Tossing this. You ready to sneap? Time to sneap. Tag is super harsh on Topps cards. Tag is super harsh. There, sneaping this. Sneaping this. Sneaping this. And sneaping this. Very nice. Okay. It's 3K now. Nice. It's probably just going to keep going up, man. It's Charizard, and he's super hard to grade. 1 white ETB coming right up. Let's see. We've got Hydreigon. Look at that Hydreigon. I might need to order some more Pokemon White ETBs, because I think we're running real low on these too now. We ordered the Pokemon Black ETBs yesterday, but these have not been selling too fast. Oh, that's a Master Ball Svilas. We got to pay close attention to that. Svilas, the Zweihander. No graded 8, 9, or 10 in eBay. Here's Purloin Archeops. Oops. And here is Patrat Caphagrigus. Yeah, a lot of people who paid for their Pokemon cards and held them are doing very well now. Panseer Pokemon cards went through like a poopy time period. You know, when we look at the conditions that caused the Pokemon market to fall, there was a loss in confidence, especially when people started feeling like there was too much Sword and Shield printed. So there was a loss in confidence. I think also there was sort of like a fatigue to it. Like people were kind of tired of it. They're like, well, I want to do something else in life now. And then probably a really important factor, in my opinion, the new game came out. So the new game came out. I don't know if people like get tired of collecting cards when the game comes out. I think it's possible for you to have too much Pokemon in your life, basically. And so the game comes out and people get a good filling up of Pokemon. But here's my theory is lots of adults did not care for that game. And adults are the ones with money. So they go, all right, well, I don't like the new designs. I don't like the new Scarlet Violet base set. It's stupid. And yeah, so for a while, Pokemon Scarlet Violet did not feel too hot. It felt like for example, even, you know, what was it called? Black something, Obsidian Flame? What was it called? Black Flame. Obsidian Flame did not feel good. Felt like Charizard came out too easily. He barely sold for anything. And so, you know, people were just no longer interested because the product was too easy to obtain. The singles were too cheap. All right, so now you need 10 Prismatic and 10 151 English. So if you'll excuse me, I think I have to go dig those up. Okay, so this will take a minute, guys, because I got to get the 151 English. All right, we were talking about the history of Pokemon card price collapse. All right, I'm back. Here we are. Got 2 of these, nice and fresh. And then we got, I think, 12 of these, right? How many? Oh, yeah. Mr. Team Rocky Front, that's really kind of you, man. This big order, I really appreciate it. I'm really happy for you for pulling that double Charizard. That's going to be a clip, I'm sure of it. So that's a very, that's great. You got like a memorable moment. Just the fact that you pulled 2 Charizards, I mean, gosh, man, if those were the right grays on those Charizards, maybe, well, if the Topps Charizard manages a 10, I think the order's paid for. Now, if he doesn't pull a 10, if he gets like a 9 or an 8, not so much. It's really all about the 10 with those Topps cards. The 10 Charizards sell for a lot. Now, if he gets a 9, it might be worth like 150 as a 9, I bet. 150 to 200. And then the non-hollow one, if that pulls a 10, that one would probably be like 150 to 200. If it pulls a 9, it might be like 75. So that's what you're looking at. Nothing super crazy coming out of the ETB of white. Now we're opening up the 10 151s. Okay, so love to pull you. I'd love to pull you an Altart anything out of here, but I definitely like to pull you the Charizard. You ready? Because if you pull the Charizard, it's going to make the clip even crazier. Here's Golem. Okay. Pack number 2. Magnemite, Nidoking. Hey, what's up, Daniel Berry Sports Highlight? I definitely ordered things before the tariffs kicked in. By the way, we only have 2 ETBs of Pokemon White left, which means I am going to turn around and order some more of those just in a second here. I can't believe we didn't get the Master Ball cards on the English set. We were so robbed. Okay. Ah, nice Gengar, though. So you better treat this Gengar like a hit, because if there's no Master Ball in the set, well, then this is the Master Ball. That's the best you're getting. That and the Reverse Hollow. Those are going to do well. They'll be $100 in no time. They might already be $100. I mean, heck, when did this set come out? Like 2 years ago almost? 2023. Yeah, it's a 2-year-old set. So 151 is a 2-year-old set. Here's Tentacool Dodrio. Here's Snorlax Paris Dodrio. And one more shot. Oh, man, that is tough. All right. Now, you did pull the Gengar. If that Gengar were to grade 10 by chance, and he doesn't look bad from what I can see from here, he doesn't look bad. Gengar might be your saving grace, because he doesn't pull out of every 10 packs. But, gosh, man, you're really relying on one Gengar. Look at that. Brutal. All right. This is what we're used to with Pokemon. This is why it was so exciting when he pulled the Charizards out of the Topps packs, because it's hard to do that. Now, I'm not going to hold my breath for Prismatic. This is the hardest card set in the world, I swear to God. Pricey. Nothing comes out of it ever. Until it does, like Sarah Dusenberry pulling like this whole Umbreon and all that. Crazy, right? All right, hopefully lots more moments like that ahead of us. Okay. Good. Pull this. That's going to be 6. Okay. Okay, here we are. All right. So we went swimming today at the public pool out here for our city. It's a small public pool. Nice people there. It's very comfortable, very relaxing. They got a whole area right next to the pool center where they're digging up the ground. They're about to build something over there. I wonder what it's going to be. Dude, everything's getting built right now. It's crazy out here how much is getting built. There we are. Okay. This goes over here now. Ooh, 10 packs of Prismatic. Hot diggity. You ready? All right. Let's snip 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Gosh, we love Pokemon so much. Did you guys, by the way, did you guys watch my new video? I posted it just before we went live, so if you haven't watched it, be sure to watch it after the stream. You can even watch it right now and just come back to the stream. It's the 1-whole box of Union Arena Full Metal Alchemist. That's on the menu now. It's $5.50 per box, per pack. Gosh, it was $5.50 per box. It'd be crazy. But you're going to have a chance for some super high-end cards to come out of there. It is the English set only recently came out, so it's pretty much brand new. Here's Snorlax. Whoa, look at that Snorlax. Darn, dude, he's off center, but not enough for a guiding dot. All right, hopefully he's a one-time thing. We don't want all of it to be that far off. Be right back. All right, guys, pause. We got to pause. Weatherman's going to be right back. So we're just going to have to stop what we're doing. You think he'll be back soon? I guess we could just sit here and wait. I'll let the music play. Nah, screw that. Let's keep going. All right, here we are. Here's Duskull. Ooh. I like Duskull. I like Dusclops a lot. He's one of my favorites, but he's not anyone else's favorite, sadly. All right. In the middle of nobody move. Yeah. Here's Ogre Mask, Ryfort. Ah, that's how I know it's all over for you, is when you pull this Ryfort. That's how you know you're not about to pull anything. I think the Ogre Pond's not too bad of a design, you know? He kind of fits in there with Pokemon like Celebi and Mew. Cute little fairy Pokemon that likes to change masks. Makes me think of Zelda a little bit. Ooh, I love these cards here. These English EX cards are so good looking. Okay. Screamtail Glaceon. Rescue board. All right. Look at that rescue board. Good. And here's Lesbion. And Flareon. There it is. Woo! Nothing but net. Nothing but net. So you started out very strong with the tops pulls, and then got schmuckered by the man. This is a very cute card. That looks really nice. Makes me. It looks like Bionicle too. You know, Rayfort, Duskull. Duskull's cool. Snorlax, if he had been OC, that'd have been neat. But no, he's not even OC. So that's that. You also pulled this nice looking Gengar. Yeah, he might have a shot at a 10. Let's check the back. No, he's got white dot. Sorry to spoil it for you. All right. I don't know if you ever want me to spoil that. You get Pansear and Master Ball's Vilas out of the Pokemon White and a Tornadus. So that's actually probably one of your better rounds then. There it is. There's, oh, double Charizard. So I'll be sure to have Mike's side be made aware of that. And let's go grab your bag. All right, fans, I'm out for the night. Have a nice night. Team Rocket Grunt. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. There. And here's this. Oh, you got a fat bag and all. Look at that. He's got a fat bag. I'm impressed by that. Okay, let's hand out a spot for the Jigglypuff. Ready? We got Josh Ellis. Josh Ellis. Okay, Josh. One, two, three, four, five, six. Give me a second here. So here is the giveaway card in question. I'm going to put our friend Mr. TRG directly on there. Okay, there it is, Mr. TRG. And now we have to go ahead and roll this dice. Landing on 2, which is Onetic. Onetic's going on. Oh. Okay. Onetic is spot number 7. We have Andy Man, the man who is Andy. Edwin Delcid. ASAP Snipe. There it goes. All right. So we'll keep that moving. Someone got a brain-eating amoeba in Lake of the Ozarks. I heard about that. Let me look that up. Karis mentioned that to me. Brain-eating. Oh, look, when I type in brain-eating amoeba, Lake of the Ozarks. Missouri patient in ICU for 97% fatal brain-eating infection linked to water skiing on local lake. Yikes, man. I hope they use it as a opportunity to clean the lake up. I don't know if that helps. Is there an update on it? A 12-year-old boy died from the extremely rare infection last month in South Carolina, days after swimming in a local lake. A Missouri resident has been hospitalized with what officials describe as a deadly brain-eating infection. The patient, who they've not identified, appears to have been exposed to Naegleria fowleri, a microscopic, single-celled, free-living amoeba that can cause a rare, deadly infection of the brain. Wow. Wonder what part of the lake he was in. The amoeba is ingested through the nose and travels up to the brain, where it damages the brain. Recreational water users should assume that this amoeba is present in all freshwater warm water. However, infection remains very rare. Between 1962 and 2024, that's about 60 years, there's only been 167 cases of this. Wow. Man, tell that to the person who caught it, you know? Early symptoms are headache, fever, nausea, vomiting. Most people with this disease die within 1 to 18 days after the symptoms begin. The infection leads to coma and death within 5 days. Do we not have a solution to this stuff? Man. It's like if you get bit by a rare snake and it's got a deadly poison, don't you wish we had like an antidote? Like, let's make the antidote already. Let's make it happen. I don't like that. All right, let's see what's next in the queue, guys. Mr. Mark J. Valerian for 2 packs of Pokemon 151. You know, I'm actually very aware of that whole brain-eating amoeba stuff. And so as a result of that, when I go swimming in Lake of the Ozarks, I just don't allow the water in my nose at all. Like, it just doesn't happen. I pinch my nose shut if I go underwater at all. And, yeah, no chance of that happening to me, I guess, presumably. I mean, I wish I knew precisely the story of what happened. Like, was he jet skiing and the water got up his nose very forcefully because he flew off the jet ski? Like, how did he get water up his nose on the jet ski, I wonder? Here we are. All right. Let's see. I say we take the water to the amoebas. Dang, rip. That happens quite a bit. They're pretty commonly in water. There goes the property value. Not the crown. I'm not worthy. Says Gibby Hodges. I could be wrong, but can't you get inside of a cut as well and get in your bloodstream? I've not heard of that. I've only ever heard of it getting up your nose and then it travels from your nose to your brain. Okay, so Mark J. Valerian. Actually, I wonder if people get it more often than they think, and it's only deadly for a few people. Look at that wheezing, man. Beautiful. Okay, Mark. 2 151s. Drain the lake. Yeah. Here's Staryu, Krabby, and Omastar. We are. I know the type of people out here will be like, well, shucks, I don't give 2 craps about your stupid amoeba. Probably a liberal fake story. And then they'll climb back in the water and just get back to partying. So, all these liberals. They think our lake's got crazy brain-eating amoebas. What do they know? All right. LMAO, Mr. No, actually, I mean, they probably would take it pretty seriously. That's scary stuff, man. Brain-eating amoeba, huh? Okay. Half of them are drunk when they climb in the water. Here's Nathan Gordon. I have almost exclusively only seen people get into the water drunk. I don't think there's any other way. I mean, what they do is they get these big floats that just, they sit in the water and it holds like your case of beer. And then everyone gets like a floatable saddle. And this is the most common way people enjoy the lake. So they climb into the water on like a saddle or a noodle or something. And then they just float in the water with their beers. Our neighbors did that almost every single time. Now, we got more lake wall this time, so we don't get to see our neighbors up close like we did last time. We're not squished together. But this time, they're further away. But you can see they got a party going on over there, and you just know it's beer over there. There's no way they don't have it. Nathan Gordon, Japanese Jungle Pack Break, and 20 on Pack Slab Away. All right, let's get you into the Japanese Jungle Slab Break. Pack Break. All right. You talking about this guy? Oh, maybe he's talking about this guy. I'm a little confused. So we actually do have one of these, but this is 40. This is 43. He's got to be talking about this. The Pack Break. USA, USA. Wonder if I can catch it and eat it. Up front and center. All right, no problem. By the way, don't forget about this guy. He's 5 deep, 5 out of 14 now, guys. Very cool. Okay. You sent what appeared to be $43. So I was like, it's got to be the pack split. But I was like, I might as well ask just to be safe. Okay. Brain-eating amoebas, huh? Probably some liberal conspiracy. And 20 on Slab away. Okay, this goes down to $28. Boom. You know, I haven't backed up this channel in a while. I'm going to back up this channel. Give me a second here. Yeah, I haven't done that in a while. Okay. To me. Subject, slab away, backup. 8/17/2025. We'll just paste that and we'll hit send. Okay, good. So now we've got to hit refresh. All right, that's it. There's no more orders in the queue. Slow Saturday? What? We don't have endless $1,000 orders? What are you guys, all out of money? Not allowed to run out of money. Look at this, pack split and pack break, beautiful. I think we showed all the breaks off. One thing we can work on now is probably giving all these hot girl cards away. I keep forgetting I need to give these away. Okay. When is Alexis coming back in for shipping? Monday. Can we get an amoeba with the booty emoji? Yes. Back that thing up. That's what mine did as well. It didn't go too well. Can we fry it? Hey, what was the name of that mechanic you guys said was out here in Camden, Missouri? Did you say he's a famous YouTuber? I should try to meet him. If he's actually living near Lake of the Ozarks. We are. Somebody mentioned that at the beginning of the stream. Here's a Rotom. Now, I know you guys are jumping out of your seats for Rotom. Oh, yeah. Matthew Parker. I'm going to look that guy up real fast. Ow. Okay, give me a second here. Matthew Parker. Okay. He's not that famous. He has wait, I'm confused. Oh, there's 2 Matt Parkers. Okay, this one is a bit more famous. He's got a lot of people. Holy cow, he's almost at 1 million. Let's see. Parker's Mobile. Matthew Parker. Parker's Mobile. Location. Okay. Oh, okay. It actually has, let's see. It seems like, let's zoom out here. Tulsa. It says he's in Tulsa. That's not Kansas City, Missouri. That's not, I'm sorry. That's not Camden, Missouri. Not Kansas City, Camden. Did he relocate? He said he's from there. Oh, psh. Oh my God. Send me on the goose hunt, man. Steven Gonzalez is next. He says 2 packs of the Full Metal Alchemist. All right. Where did I place it? So this is the brand new set. I'm glad you're opening this. Here it is. Union Arena Full Metal Alchemist. Does he sell propane? Maybe. Ooh. Okay, fresh box, everybody. Hold your breath. So there's apparently some pretty impressive pulls in here. I saw them on eBay, actually. Cool stuff. I remember learning to fix my car with Chris Fix and Scott Kilmer. Scott Kilmer. Okay, we're going to pick out, how many of them? 2? We're going to pick out 2 of these. Okay. Oh. So these are in English as well, by the way, guys. This is English. Good. $5.50 a pack if you're wanting any. All right. You know, it's interesting when we introduced Gundam to the channel, those really didn't sell at the beginning, and then suddenly we're selling out of it. Edward Elric, very nice. That's the guy from the cover. You're looking to pull a star version of that. Okay, and Kimberly and Roy Mustang. He set that poor sexy woman on fire. I didn't like that. I was like, wait, she can't be removed from the show. She's got to stay in the show. There are. All right, Steven. You can't remove your sexiest bad guys from the show. That's a bad idea. All right. Very good. Alchemist, need to burn some cards to make rarer ones. He's transmuting without a circle? I'm going to use my jutsus now. Almost time for some McDonald's Pokemon. Yeah, I agree with that. Mr. Weatherman. Mr. Weatherman. He's the weatherman. Bonnie Blue waffle cards coming soon. Here we are, Weatherman. He says, a Destined Rivals pack. Oh, lovely. Okay. Big Mac Pikachu. You know, despite us only running for like 2 hours, we have done some pretty solid sales today. Are just really big upfront orders for like slab away, basically. I'm hungry. You're hungry? There you go, Mr. Weatherman Max. The man with the weather. I gotta sneeze. You didn't already have a bag, did you? We created a bag. Oh, sneezing hurt. Dude. Sneezing hurts when you have a messed up neck. All right, and there's my sneezing in this room every single time sneeze. Steak, egg, and cheese. Whew. Best fast food fried chicken. Fried chicken's not a breakfast food. That's gross, dude. What are you talking about? Fried chicken breakfast? Yuck. I like fried chicken, but not for breakfast. I never understood that. The chicken and waffles? What are you talking about? Those don't pair at all. Okay, Rotom. Oh, 74. Uncrustables. Mr. sounding very white. What? All right. So this guy's not terribly expensive. He looks like he's going to be $28. He's sounding very white. White people don't eat that. White people. You know, my people. The whites. Here's white people. Hot pepper sauce. I'm getting sausage, egg, and cheese with the hot pepper sauce on a biscuit with a couple biscuits on the side. Whoa, that's a lot of biscuits. There. Oh man, I can't believe this card graded 9. Can you believe this graded 9? Stupid, stupid. Oh, so sad. Okay, we have a lovely Meowth, guys. I don't even think I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start out with no sticker on these. Why waste a sticker on these? The very first time they get priced should be no sticker, don't you think? 203 Meowth. Oh, this is the English version of the Meowth, by the way. Whoa, he's expensive. He's $45. That's $45. Wow. Okay. I did not expect that. I thought he would be cheaper. Jonathan Santiago for Korean Nikke. These continue to be very popular. I'm kind of surprised by it. This is a good selling product. Sexy, sexy Nikke at an affordable price. Hardee's biscuits, yummy. I've had Hardee's breakfast like once or twice. I never really liked it. There we go. My wife, when she was younger, she grew up next to a Hardee's, and she didn't even like it. She was like, no, wait, dude, you can't eat that. How's Hardee's still answer me this. How's Hardee's still in business? Okay, bunny suit girl. We got to check this carefully. Sometimes a hollow slips by us. I don't think it did. My cat makes the best biscuits. Here we are. He's talking about when the cat needs a blanket. People sometimes call it making biscuits. Have you ever had that? If you're strictly a dog person and you've never had a cat need you, it's you're missing out on that. You would probably enjoy it, you know. It's a general like animal enjoyment moment. Oh. Cats do this motion where they like need a blanket. And sometimes they'll do that while you're laying under it. And it's like a free massage, basically. There you go. All right. They bought Carl Jr.'s. Biscuits and gravy. How much for the Tag 10 Rotom? He is $28 US. Thank you so much, Mr. Santiago. All right. So, ugh. Oh, it hurts. What else we got? Look at that poor Dragonite. He got a 7. What a dope. What a freaking loser, bro. 7? Yeah, maybe if you were in freaking loser mode. They're hot ham and cheese and curly fries. What is a really delicious but really healthy breakfast? Let's ask AI. I want you to give me an example of a really delicious, almost like addictively delicious breakfast, but it also has to be decently healthy. All right, let's see what it says. Okay, it says you should make a breakfast wrap out of scrambled eggs, put beans in it, put cheese in it. That's the only option it gave me. I don't even like beans. Do you guys like burritos? I do not like burritos. It's too much like bread or something. Give me like 5 more. Bananas? That's not a breakfast. Protein pancakes. Greek yogurt parfait. Avocado toast deluxe. Skillet eggs. Chocolate almond butter smoothie. Yeah, right, dude. All right, well, that's enough of that. Let's go. Let's go take a look at this Dragonite. Those were terrible examples. Tops Dragonite. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, here's one for $35. That's really expensive. I'm going to ask for less than 35. We're going to ask for 25. Okay, 25 on that Dragonite, guys. That's cool. Classic collection Venusaur. A bump of Coke. Try a little bump. One of the side effects of a couple of beers is drowsiness. That's why you might pair it with a little bump. Oh my God. You guys seen that Shane Gillis skit? So freaking funny, dude. Also treats mild to severe Italian wife. All right. So here we have them. PSA 10 version is $90. Let's see what the Tag 10 version is. Oops. There we go. Okay. There is no Tag 10. All right. $90 it is. That's a nice Venusaur 10. No, wait a second. That's not classic. I just priced him wrong. That is not classic. That is Celebrations. Oh, I was looking up Celebrations. I did it right the first time. I'm so smart. Okay. I'm such a smart guy. Don't even try me. but crack is not good, Troy. Then my ear starts ringing and I'm ready for the day. Is that Rotom the Japanese version? That's correct. That's a Japanese Rotom, not to be confused with the Korean version. There we are. That's pretty nice. It's really hard to get 10s on these Topps cards, guys. I'm not kidding. Oh, he's a red label one, too. Very good. So we got a red label Pikachu. Cool. Okay. Dibs on the Pikachu. He might be slightly pricey. Let's see. Tag 10. Tag 19. Tag 10. Topps Pikachu. Okay. There's no equivalent to this listed, so we will check the PSA cost. PSA tag Pikachu. We, of course, want the cheapest one, as usual. There's a whole bunch of things listed. Wow. Is that right? The first one I found was $225. Topps 25 Pikachu. Let's type in 25. That can't be right. 225 seems too high, doesn't it? Let me check sold. Sort by ended recently. Well, one sold marked down in July for $126. I don't know what they marked it down to. And then oh, and look at this. This one's $137. Those are auction too, and people don't search up Topps as much, to be honest, right? So I think I'm going to go. And by the way, we have a special one. This is red label, so he's from a rare print run. I think we're going to go with about 160. He's not a rush to sell. He would actually fit perfectly into the live customs. So he is a great card for the live customs. We'll set him here. That's not one to give away too fast. How much for that Venusaur? The Venusaur is 90, okay? He's a 90. I know you said the other day that Red Label was the most sought after, but what's after that? Is Red Label the most sought after? I think, I'm not sure actually. There's Red Label, Blue Label, and Green Label. There's also Black Label. Blue and Black are very common. You find them all the time. Green and Red are rare. I think the Red's a bit more cool. Rare. I think the Green Label is associated with the teardrop pattern, whereas the Red Label is associated with the cosmic pattern. Although what's interesting is the actual cosmic pattern, those cards will have a black label on the back for some reason, but the commons will be red. So the non-hollers will have a red label on the back. So it's very weird the way they decided to do it. It's like something that you would have to open a lot of Topps to know it all. All right, so this Malamar graded a pretty stanky 7. And we just want to see Malamar be on his way. Well, it's much easier to read these when they have a sticker, huh? So here is the Lucy. The most sought out is Mr. What? We are. Let's see. Ugh. All right. Perfect. Sandy's got jokes. Sandy is a fake account. There we go. There's so many different ones I can't keep up with it, and I remember. So let's look up Belusi. All right, so Belusi is PSA 8 from Chilling Rain. And we're going to have an ultra rare alt art. Okay, alt art. Very nice. Let's see. Lowest price. There we go. Oops. Here we go. All right. And there's none for sale. Here's a PSA 9, though, for $38. Wow, the PSA 7 of this alt art only goes for $78. I guess this card's not, like, super popular. Crazy. So I don't see a PSA 8 of this for sale, though. Gosh, I don't know what to ask on this one. Let's grab this. There we go. And we'll set this over here. Very nice. So Blissey will be $30 for the alt art. That's pretty neat. Now let's grab a refresh. Okay. Cold, cold, cold. All right. Whew. Man, it is 4:11, and I'm thinking about wrapping up right here, guys. It's been a little bit of a slow Saturday night, I've noted. So I'm thinking about, well, not really. I mean, we got like some big orders like Mr. Team Rocket Grunt, $550 order casually, huh? But, you know, I've had this neck pain throughout the stream, and I'm thinking about wrapping it early so that I can actually go relax. And just doesn't feel like it's too crazy of a stream this time, does it? I know the Topps Chrome ones are all the same. Feel better. Yeah, I think now would be a great time for me to consider just having some extra time off and relaxing. And we priced up a couple more slabs here. We did not see Union Arena explode in demand, notably. And so that's what we were looking for, because I was mentioning that Union Arena tends to just get stuck. We order Union Arena, but it doesn't sell too well through. We have the Pokemon White ETB. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and order that live for a moment. Let's go get that. Pokemon White. Let's see. So let's go grab that Pokemon White ETB case. We will want to have more of that. Let's see. Is it? Is this going to be it? Ooh, do I grab one or do I grab two? I'm just going to grab one because Pokemon White Flare did not sell very well. All right, so we got Pokemon White Flare coming in hot. We got restock on that. Can't help with neck and back pain. A simple decompression. Of course he picked the white one. Well, we already restocked Pokemon Black yesterday. That was selling through too. Pokemon White and Black is a lot more exciting when you realize how good those Chrome cards are. The Chrome cards are extremely nice. We saw... What else did we see tonight that was interesting? Well, the mega sublist actually went off for the mega break, so that has some momentum, huh? This, let's see, mega, very nice. So people are definitely interested in this Gengar Carddass vending card. Very nice. There's a PSA 10 vintage Gengar worth 3.3 thousand. So that one, he's having some enduring strength. Here's the pack split actually moved tonight too. So the pack split is closer, and man, I would say tonight was kind of a mild night. But also, total sales weren't bad. It's just that they were mostly for slab away payments. So I guess those are over pretty fast, aren't they? Kind of interesting when you think about it. Well, guys, the Zard Tops was a cool moment. Oh, yeah, did I clip that for Mike's side? I don't think I did. Let me grab that. Here you are. Let's grab that and clip it. Here it is, Stream Clips. All right. This one's going to say Topps Charizard. Double Zard pull. All right. I think we're done. Well, guys, I had a nice time. We're having a short Sunday stream or Saturday stream tonight. I think that means also there's a high chance for a short Sunday stream, but we'll see if that's how it plays out on Sunday. And we'll see you guys there, okay? I hope you guys are having a nice weekend. Other than the neck pain, my weekend's been pretty good. So I hope you guys have a really nice one too. Time to order my breakfast. Yeah, see you guys later. Have a nice night, okay? Have a nice night, everybody.